Welcome back to science. All right, all you scientists, we are on lesson 10 of our plant and animal unit. This one is about how plants and animals take in water, food, air, and light. Are you ready? Grab your science workbook because we're going to do a lot of pages today on this lesson. We're going to start off on this page, lesson 6. So we always got to think before we jump in to learn. This page says, how do plants and animals take in water, food, air, and light? Let me read the directions to you. Phenomenon. Whales live underwater like fish, but have to come to the surface to breathe. What do you wonder about this phenomenon? Now there's a sentence starter. I wonder blank. There is 2 big long lines there for you to write in. You're going to use this to start off your learning. So let me read it again to you. Use best guess spelling to finish that sentence, okay? The phenomenon you're thinking about is whales live underwater like fish, but have to come to the surface to breathe. What do you wonder about this phenomenon? I wonder, write what you wonder there. We're going to read from our textbook and we're going to go back and forth. We'll read something and then we'll go into our workbook. So how do plants and animals take in water, food, air, and light? Let's start with the first science word, gill. Gill. So fish have gills. We're going to learn more about how they use those to take in air a little later, okay? You know that plants and animals need water to live. What else do they need? Number 1, taking in water. On the picture, it says how plants take in water. Many animals drink water with their mouths. Dogs lap up water with their tongues. Elephants draw water into their trunks, then they spray it into their mouths. So they're not actually drinking with their trunks. It's like them picking it up. It's kind of like how we pour water into a glass and then pour that into our mouth. They suck it up into their nose and then pour it into their mouth. Have you ever taken care of a plant? Well, most of you are taking care of plants right now, aren't you? Did you water it? All plants need water to live and grow. Most take in water through their roots. From the roots, the water moves to other parts of the plants. So see in the picture, the roots are under the ground and they kind of are simulating by putting blue there, showing you how they suck the water up the roots. It goes up the stem and then out to all the leaves. Kind of cool, huh? All right. Drag the terms to their appropriate locations. Let's read our word bank. Repeat after me. Ears, ears. Leaves, leaves. Roots, roots. Mouths, mouths. Many animals take in water through their blank. What do they take in water through? And I think they give you a picture there to help with that one. Ears, leaves, roots, or mouths. Well, that animal doesn't have any leaves, does it? So we know it's not that, and it doesn't have roots. So does the dog use his ears or mouth? I think you might be right. Let's try putting mouth. Okay, good job. That's correct. The next sentence says many plants take in water through their blank, through their ears, leaves, roots. Well, how do they get their water? It'd have to be a part that plants have, and they don't have ears. So now we've narrowed it down. Is it our leaves or roots that they use to get their water? Good job, you remember that. It's their roots. Because we just read about that, didn't we? Good job, first grade. All right, now let's turn to this page in our workbooks. Taking in water. What part does the animal or plant use to take in water? Circle the words. So look at that tiger. How is that tiger or lion? I guess that's a lion. How does the lion take in water? You can almost see it there in the picture. Yep, with its tongue. Good job. All right, now a plant does not have a tongue. How does the plant take in the water? Through its leaves or roots? Correct, through its roots. Number 2, taking in food. You know that plants make their own food in their leaves. We learned about that already. But animals need food to eat. Animals take in food in different ways. Some animals eat other animals. A hawk uses its eyes to find food. It uses its claws to grasp a snake or another small animal. Then it uses its sharp beak to tear up the food. Gobble, gobble, gobble. Just so yummy. Some animals eat plants. Rabbits cut and chew plants with their teeth. Pandas use their front paws to grab and hold bamboo plants. They use their strong jaws to crush the plant. The directions say drag and drop the true facts about taking in food. Let's read the 3 choices before we choose any. Animals sometimes eat other animals. Plants eat other plants. Animals sometimes eat plants. All right, let's start with the top one. Animals sometimes eat other animals. Is that a fact? Is that true? It is, like with that hawk. So I'm going to grab that and put it there. Good job. There we go. That's our first one. Now it says plants eat other plants. Well, that is just silly, isn't it? Could you imagine plants running around trying to catch each other and eat each other? That's silly. Okay, that one's not true. Animals sometimes eat plants. Well, look at that panda. That panda is eating a plant. Let's put that there. Congratulations. Good job, you guys. All right, turn the page in your workbook. Let's do the page titled 2, Taking in Food. All right, the directions say, how does the eagle use each part? Draw a line to match. Let's start with its eyes. The eyes. Does it use it to eat food, to find food, or to grab food? Nice work, to find food. So we're going to connect the word eyes to find food. Now let's do that next word, claws. Do they use their claws to eat food or to grab food? Look at the picture for a hint there. Yeah, their claws are like their hands. They're going to grab the food. Good job. And lastly, the mouth. What's left for the mouth? Yeah, they're going to eat their food. That's like us. We use our mouth to eat food. Number 3 in our reading books, our science books, sorry. Taking in air. Plants and animals need air. Plants get air through tiny holes in their leaves. Many animals take in air through noses and mouths. Fish live in water. They have gills to take in air. Whales live in water too, but they do not have gills. They swim to the surface to take in air through their noses. Wait, what? They swim to the surface. That's pretty cool about whales, isn't it? Turn the page in your workbook. Look at all this work we're getting done together. Number 3, taking in air. Well, the directions say, what part does the animal or plant use to take in air? Circle the word. Let's work on this together. Okay, how do they take in air? The plant, does it use its leaves or seeds? That's right, it uses its leaves. Good job. How about the turtle? Does it use its eyes or nose to get air? It puts its nose up out of the water. Good. And the fish? Does the fish use its mouth or gills to breathe? The gills is correct. Good job. Number 4, taking in sunlight. Plants need sunlight to make food in their leaves. Some need a lot of sunlight. Others can grow in shady areas with a little sunlight. Most plants can sense where the sun is. Their leaves turn toward the sun. Good job. Let's read on. What do plants need to make food? Do they need sunlight, bread, or seeds? Do you think they need bread? How would a plant get a hold of bread? That's silly, isn't it? No, the plant needs sunlight to make food. Good job, first grade. Next, we're going to read about taking in sunlight. Number 4, taking in sunlight. Okay, on our workbook page, that's where we are, sorry. On the workbook page, it says, what part does the plant use to take in light? Circle the word. Does it use its seeds or its leaves? Oh, I think we've thought about that one a lot, haven't we? Definitely the leaves. Good job. Now, today's lesson summary. Listen close. This is what you should have learned and should now understand. Plants need water, air, and sunlight to live and grow. Animals need food, water, and air. Plants and animals use their parts to get what they need. It's kind of like us. All right, let's look at our next page. Investigation, meeting needs. What need is the animal meeting in each picture? Circle the word. So this butterfly is, oh, yep, getting water. There's little droplets that it's just drinking from. Good job. Oh, what is that lizard about to get? What's on that flower? That lizard's getting its food. And I don't know if you've ever owned fish, but that fish is getting something off the bottom of the tank. Look how its mouth is pursed out. He's getting food. Okay, go ahead and turn the page. All right, what are those elephants doing? They're drinking water. They're getting their water. So circle water. And that stork is getting something out of water. What's that stork getting? Food. Good job. And now look at that turtle. The turtle is coming up out of the water to do what? To get some air. Good job. And last, what does that eagle have in its claws? Food. Nice work. Let's talk about your homework. You have 1 page of science homework, just 1. It says, show what you know. Draw a make-believe animal. Okay, that's important. Listen, draw a make-believe animal, not a real animal. You're going to create your own animal. You're going to show at least 3 parts for taking in food, water, and air, and you need to label the parts. So let's use some of the words from our word bank to create our animal. Again, it's a make-believe animal. So you can put some parts from your favorite animals together and make a whole new animal. You know, I would love if you also put a new name on your animal. Put it up near the top. What's the name of your created animal? Make up something fun. Enjoy this project. All right, so you draw your make-believe animal, and we have a place for it to get food, a place for it to get water, and a way for it to get air, body parts. Look at the word bank. I'm going to go from left to right across the first line, across the top. Beak, repeat. beak. Claws, claws. Gills, gills. Mouth, mouth. Nose, nose. Teeth, teeth. Tongue, tongue. Trunk, trunk. So create an animal that uses a body part to get its food, to take in food, uses a different body part to take in water, and use a different body part to take in air. Okay? All right, when you're done with that page, you're done with science for today. Thank you.